Ever since I can remember, I was in love with a simple yet very complex game. At first it was easy for me. Get dirty, get a free soda after the game. Then, when I turned 12, things changed. My family racked up miles upon miles traveling up and down the highway, and little did I know, that's what I'd be doing for the next 16 years of my life. With every step of my career and every progression, I proved to myself that I could adapt and I could grow. Today I decided to come back to the very field that I played my first baseball game at. Here at Ray Kasaya is where the journey began, and also where the journey ends. I've decided to officially retire from the game of baseball. It gave me so many great things, so many great experiences, took me to places I'd never ever dream of going. But today I'm here to tell you guys, that dream is done and another one will begin. It's crazy just to see this is like where, you know, a dream begins and it manifests itself, and then before you know it, you're taking that love of a game and going much further than just this little league field here. And it's just been kind of a crazy journey. It's been nearly 15 to 20 years since I've been on this field playing a game. So this is just kind of crazy how time flies. Like I said, this place is like, this is where it began. This is where my love for baseball began here. And I'm just happy to be back. And I think this was the proper place for me to come and to make this announcement, because, you know, for me, I couldn't figure out how I was going to tell everybody. I told close friends and family, but this is the way to wrap up a Cinderella story like this. You know, I've got to do a lot of great things in baseball. You know, I don't like to brag about my accolades, but being able to play for Team USA when I was 17, or being an Aflac All-American, being drafted in the first round, 45th overall, like all these things happen, and I look back on them now and it's like, man, I was lucky to get to do all these great things, and I put in a lot of hard work. And you know, it's just crazy looking back on it. I was going through some of my jerseys and stuff and just seeing like, man, I did some cool stuff. So like at the end of the day, baseball made and took me so far that I could never even like dreamed of how far I made it, you know. And you know, looking back on it, it's just like really, really cool. You know, I got to play 10 years professional baseball. Like, that's crazy. I got to be a shortstop, center fielder, second baseman, third baseman, pitcher in pro baseball. So I pretty much did everything that I could have wanted. You know, I never wanted to catch, so that didn't happen. But it's just pretty crazy to look back and just see like, man, I got to do everything I ever wanted. You know, as a kid, I dreamed of doing things that I wanted to do. And I remember I had a teacher, and this is for you kids out there that have dreams. I had a teacher that on career day told me, look, Justin, let's get a more realistic goal, when I said I wanted to be a professional baseball player as a 7th grader. And I looked her dead in the eyes and I said, this is what I'm gonna do when I grow up. And that's nothing stopping me. And you look, years later, I was a professional baseball player for 10 years. And it was the will and the want, you know. So never let anybody tell you you can't, because you can. If you believe in yourself and you put yourself in the right situations around the right people, the sky is the limit. So with that, I'm out.